Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the best street photography cameras in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and many more. To find out more information about these street photography cameras you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality street photography cameras according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Fujifilm XBRA3 mirrorless digital camera. The XBRA3 is a digital, mirrorless camera with an analog vibe. The hidden LCD touchscreen allows the photographer to focus on composing through the camera's viewfinder. It might feel antiquated, but it doesn't get better than this for a focused street shooter. The Fujifilm XBRA3 was designed to appeal to street photographers, making it our choice for the best street photography camera overall. The hidden flip-down touchscreen is inherently divisive, but if you are the kind of shooter who loves to keep your eye to the viewfinder, this is the camera for you. It's one of the few digital cameras on the market that requires you to think like a film shooter. It also has mega style points. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Leica Q2 digital camera. The Leica Q2 is a well-built mirrorless fixed lens camera, capable of creating beautiful raw photos at ISO as low as 50, thanks to the 47MP sensor. Although it's undoubtedly pricey, this camera is highly capable. It feels good in your hands, and it's undeniable that Leica has long been a favorite of street photographers. The Leica Q2 is a full-frame camera with a 28 fixed lens built around a 47.3 megapixel sensor. It has a similar look and feel as Leica's M rangefinder cameras. In addition, it can shoot 4K video, has a dust and water-resistant build, and features Bluetooth for easier image sharing on the fly. The number 3 position is held by Sony RZ100 7 Premium Compact Camera. The ultra-compact Sony RZ100 is on its 7th iteration, and every version just keeps getting better. Built around a 20MP1 sensor with an impressive 24-200 lens, the RZ100 features a ton of manual controls typically found in larger mirrorless cameras. This is one powerful pocket-sized camera. The Sony RZ100 7 is one of the most capable compact cameras on the market. It has excellent autofocus, a lens with an impressive zoom range, and tons of customizable options. This gives users way more control than a typical compact camera. In addition, since it's so small, it's easy to take anywhere and remain inconspicuous, an important thing to consider when shopping for a street photography camera. Next at number 4 we have RICOH RICOH digital camera. The original RICOH GR film cameras attained cult status in the film photography world for their small, inconspicuous bodies and their extremely sharp lenses. The RICOH follows in that tradition. Instead of the typical 28 lens you'd expect from previous models, it employs a more versatile 4-dim lens, which makes it more capable when it comes to tighter portraits or detailed shots where you want to keep the focus on a single subject. Its APSC sensor allows it to pull off some actual shallow depth of field. It's something you want to use relatively sparingly in street photography where you typically want to keep most of the scene in focus. But it's great to have as an option. Its magnesium alloy body makes it tough enough that it can survive while shoved in a pocket or a bag as an everyday carry. It looks and feels like the original, and that's a great thing in this instance. The number 5 position is held by Canon EOS II. Although it's not the most exciting camera on the list, the Canon EOS II is a highly capable DSLR with a reasonable price tag compared to higher-end full-frame DSLRs. Its image quality is impeccable, and it's a more versatile option than some of the other options on this list, although we wouldn't typically recommend a DSLR for street shooting. The 6 has a small enough profile when paired with a nice pancake lens or nifty 50 to make it suitable for the genre. This well-built choice is easy to use and has an impressive autofocus system for nailing your shots. The number 6 position is dominated by Fujifilm Zone 100 digital camera. The Fuji Zone 100 has been released, but for the price conscious, it's also a good time to pay attention to deals on the previous Fuji Zone 100, which should be coming down in price. The Fuji Zone 100 is my choice for camera of the previous decade. I use the Zone 100 every day and can't yet imagine replacing it with any other camera. The Zone 100 is the perfect size. The vintage style and wonderful design and form factor adds a special feeling to the camera that just makes it fun to use. And the look that comes out of the camera is spectacular. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Fujifilm XT4 mirrorless camera. The Fuji XT4 is also available. While the camera has a similar design to the XT3, it has some substantial changes, including a new battery with nearly double the capacity, a quieter, faster, and much more durable shutter, and body image stabilization, and a new flip screen. Nearly everything stated for the Zone 100 stands for the XT4, with the exception of a few differences. The first is that this camera allows you to use a wide range of Fuji's incredible lenses. You can use a 35mm and 50mm for street, but then also use their zooms or portrait lenses for other purposes. While the Zone 100 is more of a pure street camera, the XT4 is very versatile. The number 8 position is held by Fujifilm XT30 mirrorless digital camera. For those who want the XT4 but are on a budget, the Fuji XT30 is a camera to strongly consider with a $500 reduction in price but very similar innards. However, there are some trade-offs at that price. While the design and usability is still worthy of the Fuji name, the Zone 100 and XT4 surpass it. It is a similar size to the Zone 100, so great for street photography, but it is slightly thinner and taller, making it not feel quite perfect when compared to the other two Fujis. The camera is also slightly less responsive in autofocus and frames per second than the XT4, but they are still exceptional. Next at number 9 we have Sony A7 III B full frame, one of the flagships of Sony's mirrorless system. The Sony A7 III is a camera that is definitely worth considering. I chose the A7 over the A7R because I do not think you need the features of the A7R for street photography, and it is a much better price at $700 cheaper. The 24 megapixels in the A7 is perfect. You will fill up 2 mini memory cards with the 42 megapixel images of the A7R. This camera will do everything that you need. You can purchase primes for street photography and then a zoom or portrait lens for other purposes. It's fast and works great at high ISOs. The body size is small and compact for its image quality and features, but like all cameras there are trade-offs. I find the design and feel of the Sony cameras to lag significantly behind Fuji. In addition, the buttons in the menus just don't feel quite as nice or work as well. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Sony Alpha 6000 mirrorless digital camera. The first thing to be said about the Sony 6000 is the price. This is the cheapest camera on this list, and if you're looking for a street photography camera on a budget, this is one you should strongly consider. While it's tough to compare this model directly to cameras that cost 3-5 times the amount, it does hold its own on this list. The camera is light, small, and unobtrusive. It has a nice feel in the hand and design to it, and it has responsive autofocus and good image quality, which is saying a lot for a camera of this price. The interchangeable system allows you to use a wide variety of lenses, but as mentioned previously, a majority of Sony lenses are very large, which negates the size of the camera. So you will have to pick out the small lenses that Sony offers and make sure they are right for you before purchasing this camera. That's all for today. We upload camera and camera accessories review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.